What up, cuz?
Okay.
I'm trying to be a gangster, but you really gotta do that.
I really gotta do that.
I'm trying to be a gangster, but you really gotta do that.
I really gotta do that.
I'm trying to be a gangbanger, but you really gotta do that.
Man, I can't even load a clip.
Trying to be a gangster, you really gotta do that.
I quit my job, hit the dough. Went to Walmart to get me a khaki suit. Trade my Subaru for a 6'4". Bought a Fed magazine trying to learn what the killers do. Found my rings for a dirty 22. Chose a set, I wear red and blue. Flag every day and I'm looking for a crew. Try to jump out, seeing man, I'm sick with the flu. Y'all want it?
All Access, your man Craze, the king of content, and Mr. Mike Epps in the building.
Yeah.
Or in the suite. So what's going on, man?
Not much, man. You know what I'm saying? Excited about this new album.
Okay.
Funny Bidness, you know what I'm saying? In stores October the 27th. Go check that out.
Now, what made you get into the whole music side of things, man?
Well, you know, music, you know, hip hop is really the type of movement that has influenced everything from music. I mean, from sports to comedy to fashion. And you know, I got the act. I got the knack for it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I came up with a few good comedy ideas that'll go along with music. Since I'm such a big music fan,
Gotcha.
you know what I mean? Everybody has did their own album, Eddie Murphy and Jamie Foxx, Jack. So I had to do mine. You know what I mean?
So you singing or you rapping or what?
I'm
Because I seen
rapping.
some stuff on the internet, you know, the big girls thing you had going on.
Yeah. And I'm rapping, you know what I mean? And the album has got songs, skits, you know what I mean? Intros, outros, you know what I mean? It's fully packed, man, and I think everybody's gonna enjoy it.
So is this something that you was always planning to do, or something that you always done, and just because the comedic side of you took over,
Yeah.
you know, you kind of said, okay, when I get a chance, I'm gonna put this album out.
No, I never set out to be a rapper. You know what I mean? This was all in fun, and you know, I like to sell this CD as just not a comedy album, but as a rap album too.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Because I am rapping. I got features like Snoop Dogg on it, Slim Thug, Too Short, Flow Rider. So.
And how hard was it to get them? How hard was it to get them on the album, man?
You know, well, I think they respected the fact that, you know, I've been in some movies and stuff.
A few movies here and there.
Yeah, a little something. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I think they respected that, and in respecting that, they had to hear the music to like it and want to get on it. So, you know, once I let them hear what I had, they respected and liked and got on.
Hey,
Ain't you?
welcome back, y'all, to Get on Ville USA. Welcome back. This time it's starring your boy Mike Epps. Wow. And yours truly. Rick Flat. Okay. Hey, where you at?
That's cool. So these songs, what is the first couple of songs or the singles that we can look out for?
The singles that you can look out for, of course, I leaked and have video on 106 & Park. I'm the first comedian to ever have an album on 106 & Park.
Okay, congratulations.
Shout out to
that.
V1 Entertainment. Koch put me on. You know what I'm saying? First comedic actor to have a rap album. Jamie Foxx did the
R&B thing.
and I'm the first comedian to ever have a rap album.
Now, do you always stay in places like this when you come to New York? Because we in International Trump Hotel. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna tell them no floor and all that. But,
Well, you know what I mean?
you know, Times Square.
You know what I mean?
You know, the view is crazy.
You know, it come a time when you got to, you know, you got to get you a bottle of wine.
That's right. Come a time when you get that bottle of wine.
Yeah, look like I got that bottle of wine now. You know what I mean? I went from IHOP to the White House. You know what I mean? But no, you know, man, God been good to me, man. I'm blessed, glad to be here. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all go check that album out, October 27th. Funny Bidness, you know what I mean?
Funny Business is
Skid
the
It
album.
Up, you know what I
Skid It
mean?
Up.
The first new single is Ain't You You.
Bitch, I am who I am. Who the fuck I'm trying to be? See them diamonds in my ear. And she asked me why I'm here. I said, bitch, I'm from the project, I spend most of my time here. I like bitches up in here. Got their ass game together, got that bubble gum in, got their breath game together.
Featuring Duro.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Off E1 Entertainment, Young Bro, myself. I got on the remix, Gucci Man. You know what I mean?
So you serious? Like you seriously writing and rapping, not just doing this to be funny. But
I'm just as serious as doing this as you are seeing rappers be funny. So y'all keep on being funny and I'm gonna keep on rapping.
Burn, Hollywood burn for me. Till assassins in this rebel nigga 3rd degree. Peep how a nigga do it, watch me carve a piece. Cause bowing to this system kinda hard for me. I said burn, Hollywood burn for me. Till assassins in this rebel nigga 3rd degree.
you hosted the BET Awards this year. How was that?
Hosting the BET Awards was, woo! You know what I'm saying? I'm still to this day can't believe they let me host it. You know what I mean? Because they doing it every year. I was trying to get in there like now. So, you know, I think, you know what I mean, God knew it was time for me to do something like that. And hopefully I can get the gig again, but it was off the chain. They had Fabulous there, you know what I mean?
Pretty
Young
much
Duro
everybody.
performed. Oh man, it was crazy.
How was those parties after?
Crazy.
Did you have your own little thing going on? Or?
I just hopped around, you know what I mean? You know, like Thanksgiving, you hop around and just get plate.
Plate to plate?
Yeah, I mean, I was club.
See, you got the snazzy Gucci's on with
You know what I mean?
with the crocodile, I guess. What's that? Lizard crocodile?
Yeah,
What's that snake? What's
yeah,
going on, Mike?
these
Little
are
what?
the Gucci's with the pit bull on it, you know what I mean? That's a little pit bull tail on there.
So for so long, man, we've been watching you through the Fridays, do all about the Benjamins, other movies like that. We know for a while that you've been working on the Richard Pryor. That's been told. You know, that's what's been said. So where's that at now? Are you still in the running for that?
You know,
or how's it working out?
I've been let that go, you know what I mean? I let that one go, you know, just a couple things worked out where it didn't work out, you know. But
Okay.
I didn't get into business to play nobody but Mike Epps.
Okay.
And I think that's who the kids looking at right now.
Mike Epps.
They ain't looking in the past,
Uh-huh.
and they definitely ain't looking in the future.
This goes out to all the niggas that got babies all over the world, all over the hood. This is for them baby making niggas. Check it out. I'm a baby making nigga, 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 I'm a baby making nigga.
Now, what's some of the misconceptions about being Mike Epps?
You know, I always tell people, you know, if a person get to know me, you know what I mean, they'll enjoy me. You know, if you don't know me, you probably have, you know, all kinds of different viewpoints on me. But I just like people to enjoy my comedy. You know, I like to make people laugh. You know what I'm saying?
And what made you get into comedy, by the way? Like, everybody always told you it was funny?
Oh boy, I've been a fool all my life. You know what I mean? I've been a fool all my life, but you know, as you get older, you become, you know, older man. You know, life make you serious.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People
Definitely.
be like, "How you serious?" All you know what I mean? So that's why my wife be like, "You serious? And you supposed to be a comedian? You can't take a job." It's like, woo. You know, sometimes life will not allow you to be funny, but I've been fortunate enough to be in the business. I've been in the business 15 years.
15 years.
You know what I'm saying? And I do comedy every weekend. So
So you stay on the road.
you can put any of them up to me right now. I'm blasting you off the stage. You heard it live.
Blasting, and he heard it live right here on All Access,
Yeah.
Industry Muscle,
Yeah,
all
I'm
that.
blasting you right off the stage. You know what I mean? I work out every weekend. I'm on the stage every weekend for 15 years.
So a lot of people say this, Mike, when you get into movies, they say that you kind of let some of your stand-up go. And then when you get back on I guess the stand-up routine or route or circuit, you're not as funny. How do you keep the funny, man? How do you keep the funny?
Man, you know what? It's a real cool balance that I done came up with, a formula. You know, what makes me funny, I think, is that I have not let go real life. I live real life every day. You know what I mean? So that keep me funny.
And where you from
I
exactly?
react to people, Indiana, Gary, Indiana.
Okay. Michael Jackson's town.
Yeah.
Okay.
Indianapolis.
All right.
Fort Wayne, South Bend, Indiana.
So, is there any new movies we should be looking forward to seeing?
Not right now. You know what I mean? Right now, you know what I mean? I'm doing all TV. I
Okay.
got this album coming out October 27th, Funny Business. Go check it out. Go get the DVD, Mike Epps Funny Business, nothing but sketches. Go check out me live, you know what I mean? Mike Epps, undefeated, never faded, underrated.
Never faded, underrated.
Yeah.
Come on, let's get it right,
That's
Mike.
right.
I know you've been doing interviews
Live
all
in
day. Let's
Detroit.
go, baby.
Live in Detroit. Check me out.
So specials coming soon and all that?
Specials out right
All right.
now on Showtime. Check me out.
Cool. There you have it. Your boy Craze, the king of content. Mike Epps, the funniest man on the planet. There you go.
Yeah, I just want to let you know. I got my eye on you. Yo, this your man Mike Epps, and you hanging with Craze, the king of content. He called him TMZ. What?
What up, cuz?
Okay.
I'm trying to be a gangster, but you really gotta do that.
I really gotta do this.
I'm trying to be a gangster, but you really gotta do that.
I really gotta do this.
I'm trying to be a gangbang.
Yo, this is Mike Epps, and you tuned in to Industry Muscle.
Do that nation.
I quit my job, hit the dough. Went to Walmart to get me a khaki suit. Trade my Subaru 464. Bought a Fed magazine trying to...